Hello, everybody. Spencer Duby here on 107.9 FM's Midday Music and More show. It's been a pretty fun day here at the studio so far, even though I'm just getting here. If you've been listening in, you've been listening to some Tecumseh Vista students from Miss Piazza's class, and we got plenty more of them as well that are going to be on the show. So we're thrilled to have them here. Going to learn a little about them and what they do and what they look forward to in the years to come. Maybe one of them will be doing something like this. Who knows? You never know. But we're thrilled to have them here. So you're going to enjoy this show. They're going to be on. It's going to be a very fun day. 10 degrees Celsius out there. It feels a little cooler, but sunny. That's all that matters. And at 1 o'clock, Ronnie Chambers' Question of the Week. So today's show going to be a little different, but going to be really fun. Till then, here's some more great hits and timeless classics. Hello, everybody. You're tuned in to the Midday Music and More show. We got a very exciting day ahead for the next little while. We got some students from Miss Piazza's class from Tecumseh Vista. I'm joined by Shayla, Julia, and Lissa. How you all doing today?
We're good.
Good. Well, welcome aboard to the show. Now, I got some questions for each of you. I'll start out with Shayla. Are there any careers or industries that interest you right now? Anything along those lines?
Right now, careers that interest me is going into fashion design and like textiles. So
yeah. Is this something that's interested you in a while? Have you known that you wanted to do this for a while, or is this something that you kind of spur of the moment?
Like ever since I was younger, I've always been like wanting to like make dresses and like design stuff and stuff like that. So knowing now that like I'm able to do that as a career is like really exciting, and I feel like if I could go back and tell like younger Shayla like, hey, we're actually going to be making dresses and stuff like that, it should be like literally over the moon.
Well, that's awesome. That's exciting. Best of luck for you in that career field.
Thank you.
Lissa, you, welcome to the show, first of all, but I want to know, what's your favorite subject in school and why?
Thank you so much for having me. My favorite subject would definitely be math, because there's always a right answer, and it doesn't get complicated, whereas in English, the answers are so subjective, so sometimes I let it get to my head, and I worry that my answers aren't right.
Okay, so you're good with numbers then?
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. That's something I always struggled with. Science was my worst, though.
Really?
So I'm assuming you're probably good at science, too. I'm jealous.
I'll teach you, don't worry.
And Julia, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Now, what's the most fun project or assignment you've worked on this year?
The most fun project I worked on this year was a monster zombie project where I got to turn myself into any creature I wanted using Photoshop.
Okay, so monster zombie project.
Yeah.
That's okay. So are you into like those type of movies or anything like that too, or?
No, I just liked it because I got to use like creativity and freedom.
Did you like change your skin color to like green or something, make you look really scary?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, so you're good with that kind of stuff.
Kinda, yeah.
Awesome. Well, Shayla, Julia, Lissa, thank you so much for joining me today here on the Berg, and best of luck the rest of the year, and enjoy it.
Thank you
so much.
Hello again, everybody. If you're just joining us here on the Berg, we have some students from Miss Piazza's class in Tecumseh Vista. I'm going to get each of you individually to introduce yourselves.
My name's Ben.
I'm Colin. And I'm Ken.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the show today. I got a question. I'll start out with Ben. What's your favorite subject in school and why?
It's gym because it's fun and I like sports.
I completely agree. How about you, Ken? Is there any teacher who really inspired you, and what did they do?
I'd have to say at Avery Graham, my favorite teacher was Miss Kirkshanks. She really inspired me. She showed me discipline and stuff. Yeah.
Very nice. And Colin, what's the most fun project or assignment you've worked on this year?
My favorite project was probably the animation project that I did in communication technology. It was really fun. We got to create a little cartoon and stuff.
Awesome. Very nice. Well, all of you, thank you so much for joining me here on the Berg. I'm assuming you all love Miss Piazza.
Yep.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Awesome. Well, this has been another round of interviews here on 107.9 FM, the Berg's Midday Music and More show. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Spencer Duby here on 107.9 FM, the Berg's Midday Music and More show, and we got some more guests and students from Tecumseh Vista High School, Miss Piazza's class. I'm joined by Mo, Kaydin, and Braden. How's it going, guys?
Good. How about you?
Good. You know what? I'll start out with you, Mo. What's the most fun project or assignment you've worked on this year?
For me, one of the most projects was last year was in grade 8, so everybody had to do something about nature or ecosystem. They all did a little project. Everybody did a dance. our group was planning to do something, but they kept scrapping at the last minute. So the last thing we had was just us like jogging around the fruity woods, picking up trash with like a very not good soundtrack.
You enjoyed it though.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. It was funny.
I like your enthusiasm, Mo. Kaydin, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Kaydin, what's your go-to cafeteria snack or lunch?
My go-to snack would be the taco wrap.
Taco wrap, it's good there?
Yeah.
They have a good, cafeteria food at Tecumseh Vista?
Yeah.
And Braden, how's it going, man?
It's going great. How are you?
Good. Are you involved in any clubs, sports, or volunteer work?
Yes, I am.
Awesome.
So within the school, I am on the football team, the baseball team, hockey team, and the track and field team. Outside of school, I play rep baseball and house league hockey for fun. I try to do as much volunteer work as I can within the Tecumseh Minor Hockey Association. And I did some as well with the Windsor Wildcats Association, helping out with their U15 AA hockey team.
Wow, you're very busy. You're all over the place, so many different things. That's awesome, man.
I keep myself busy.
That's awesome. Well, Mo, Kaydin, and Braden, thank you so much for joining me today here on the Berg. Have a great rest of the year and enjoy it as well.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. You too.
Hello again, everybody. Spencer Duby here on 107.9 FM. And we got Braden back here in the studio because Braden is interested in taking radio broadcasting media at Fanshawe. So, Braden, welcome back. How you doing?
Thank you. I am great. How are you doing?
Good. What first got you interested in radio broadcasting and sports announcing?
I love telling the story. It all started, every time I go to sports games, I have kind of this thing where I kind of commentate the game to myself. I talk to myself, talking about the plays going back and forth, and I got it from all my family members and friends. They tell me, you talk to yourself the entire game. You know how annoying that is? I'm like, yeah, sorry. But they're like, you know what, you're pretty good at it. And it got me thinking, right? Sports broadcasting would be something I'd love to do. And ever since then, it was about 2 years ago that I had the idea, and I started looking more into it, talking to Steve Bell himself, the broadcaster for the Spitfires. He gave me a lot of tips, advice, and kind of got me going towards the direction of wanting to go the sports broadcasting route. So that's where it all kind of came around.
And I really see it now. You're a great talker. That's awesome.
Thank you.
How are you preparing yourself for a career in sports broadcasting? You doing anything? Tips, tricks?
Yeah, so something that my dad tells me to do, which I've picked up recently. Every now and then I try to take sports clips from hockey games is what I usually like to do. I'll take the audio out of them and I'll put my audio over top of it and I'll broadcast the play myself. I practice looking at clips going back and forth with different games, different leagues, going over and making the broadcast myself. So I'll go in with my own voice. I'll have the game audio, obviously, but I'll put my voice over top of it to try and practice spitting the words out when the play is going on. That's something that I've done that's helped a lot with getting the right words out, knowing what to say, and that's probably been the one thing that I've done that's helped me prepare myself.
Great way to practice. Now, have you actually had any experience calling any type games, doing commentary, or working with school media?
I have, yes. So, like I had mentioned on the last interview, I had some help with the U15 AA team with the Windsor Wildcats. I was their broadcaster for the games. I went there, set up a tripod, I'd sit up top in the stands, and I record it, broadcast it for the fans at home. I had a stint with the St. Cecile Stallions. I did their boys and girls hockey team for about a month or two. That was pretty fun. And I did recently a junior hockey tournament within the high school for Tecumseh. I did both the boys and the girls, and our boys team ended up taking home the championship. So that was pretty fun, getting to do the 4 or 5 games that day up until the finals game. And I got a lot of great feedback coming from everybody, and it was really fun with the U15 team. My sister is a member of the team, the goaltender, and it was a great opportunity. That's how I also got the connection with Steve Bell, and it is an amazing experience getting to do it and getting these opportunities to try and prepare myself for the future when I can actually get more opportunities up in London or in local, really anywhere, right? But those are the 3 places I've done some broadcasting for some teams.
Awesome. Tough question for you. What's your dream sport to announce and why?
If it wasn't obvious, I would love to do hockey.
Yeah.
Hockey's been my favorite sport growing up. I was always in love with it. I never got I started a little late with my playing days, so I never got to take that anywhere, but hockey's always been the one that I've been, eyes set on. It's the one that I can get the words out right. I know what to say, and it's the one that I'm most comfortable with. As a backup option would probably be football, but hockey, it keeps me talking. It's the sports, it gets back and forth action, so it keeps me awake and talking the entire time, going through the plays left and right. So that would probably be the sport that I'd love to go into. Hockey would be number one.
Wonderful. Well, best of luck the rest of the year with school.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Best of luck at college as well, Braden. Let's have you sign us off to our break.
Alrighty. This is Braden Walton, and you're listening to 107.9 FM, The Berg.